Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Finish Up Friday, episode 110. Now, I'm hoping my internet and my microphone continue to work because we had lots of high winds in the Chicagoland area over the last 2 to 3 days, and last night for Halloween was really bad. Yeah, luckily my neighbor's tree is still standing up and my fence is still in place, but it was bad for a while. Okay, here's where we left off on Wednesday. So this is my base card. This is 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. This is soft seafoam. Then I have 3 strips that are 2 inches by 4 1/4, and these are Pool Party, Balmy Blue, and Coastal Cabana. And then I have a piece of Very Vanilla that's 1.5 by 2 3/4. Okay, so what I'm going to do for this is I'm going to rip these so that they look kind of like a sky. And I'm trying to think it probably would go. I'm not good with blues. I don't use blues and greens a lot. I should, but I don't. So I'm thinking I'm going to do it like that. So all I'm going to do is, this is the one that's going to be ripped first. And I'm going to rip that like this. I'm going to go about in half on this one. I don't like how that is there, so I'm going to pull back like that. And then I'm going to bring in this one. So you can see I want to do just a little bit more on that. Now, if I had done it, too long, I would have just moved this up, or down, because you're going to be covering up the majority of it. But I like to have a good solid base on it. So then here on this is one you really have to watch because this is your top layer. So I really think I want to go a little over half on this one. And this one I'm going to make a little bit straighter because this is going to be my main skyline. All right. So let's go ahead and see if I like the way this looks. Put this one here and put this one here. So I do think I'm going to move everything up just a bit and go like that. That's going to be my sky look. Okay, so let's go ahead. I'm going to first put this here. You know what? I'm going to use my Stampin' Seal Plus, since I'm putting a lot of layers on here. So I'm just going to put a little bit there. I'm going to come in here like this so I still have it somewhat straight. And then I'm going to put that a little bit more up towards the top because I want this to be just a little bit of a hue there. So let's go ahead. I'm going to put this one down for right now. And I'm going to use the Stampin' Seal Plus. I like the Stampin' Seal Plus because it puts in, let me do it so you can see it, ribbons. Can you see how there's those little lines? So it's strong, but it also comes off easily in those little strips. All right, make sure my card's opening the right way because that would be just like me. Usually I'm using my cutting tool, my trimmer to line this all up, but I'll go like that. Oh, and I didn't do it. Do you see that? All right, let me grab my cutting tool. When you rely on something so much, it gets to the point where you might as well just use it. All right, so there, we're in the corner because they have those raised ledges, so it helps you get it straight in the corner. All right, put it back over here. Now let's make sure I want my rip side up. So you see how that side is ripped and that side is just a straight. So I want the rip side up. I'm just going to do it like that so I have a little bit of tape in all areas. Oh my gosh, you know what, let me just use my son's contraptions. They will work too. I'm a little off on the side there, but I can always trim that off if need be. I'm not going to worry about that too much. All right, and then you can use these again for another sky, depending on how much you have left. See, that could be a sky almost like that. All right, and that's why I keep so many scraps because, or have so many scraps around because I keep everything. All right. Since I heard some parts of Minnesota and Iowa got snow yesterday, I'm going to bring out Snow Wonder because I feel like this is my sky, this is my grass. So I think I'm going to do a little masking and a little house here. So let me go ahead and get out my trees I'm going to use. Let me grab out my little blocks. Of course, I didn't grab them beforehand, and they're right by my microphone. All right, let me take off that mask. Hopefully it has enough little oomph on it still. All right, so first I'm going to stamp the house because it's going to be in front. When you're masking, you always want to mask the items that are in the front. Everything that goes behind is stamped secondly. So let's go ahead. Oh, excuse me. Let's go ahead and I'm going to grab my pecan pie for my house. I'm really hoping that it stamps well. You know, just to make sure. I'm going to open this up so there's only one layer between me and the glass. Do this so it's not crooked because that would just be my luck. So I'm lining this up on the grid here. You know what? He made those for me for a reason. I need to use them. All right, so looks like I have that straight. Gonna go right there. And there's my house. Gonna put the mask on. And let's pull out two different greens. Let's do shaded spruce and garden green. I haven't used those for a while. So let's put shaded spruce. That needs to be cleaned. And garden green. There we go. All right, so I have the house masked. So let's go with shaded spruce first. This is going to be for the bigger tree that I don't have on a block yet. All right. So this is garden green. Let me go ahead and do a tree. And I'm going to have the tree up and back just a little bit. Oops. Hopefully I didn't rock that the wrong way. Oh, good. I was afraid, but it came off when I brought this up. Sorry. Thought that I'd lost it there. All right, so now I'm going to mask this tree. You notice I have it a little bit under. Because now I'm going to bring in my garden green. Do another tree right there. I'm going to do another tree right beside it, not masking it. And I think that's pretty good like that. I don't think I want another tree. All right, we have the little speckles for snow. Oh, let me think now. I've rearranged my little, yeah, these things. my plastic storage. So I had to remember where I put my white. So I think I want to do just a little bit of the snow. You're not really going to see it too much, but I'll know it's there. I want to put just a hair on there. There, we'll just leave it like that. Know when to stop. Sorry, I have to put all this back or I'll forget what it is. I'm still not done with rearranging it, but I got distracted last Saturday because I had to go out and get a new printer because my Epson PhotoSmart 1400, after I think we figured out 15 years, finally got to the point where the rollers weren't catching the paper, so the paper was just going all the way straight through. So I went with my son to his workplace and got a new printer, large format, because I like to be able to print my Stampin' Up! Website on my grid paper, and I like to do 12 by 12 digital prints for scrapbooking, digital scrapbooking. All right, to finish this up, let's just put in, I think I'm going to do Season's Greetings instead of Let It Snow, because it just is a little bit bigger, it takes up a little bit more of that room. And I'm going to do it in the shaded spruce. So I'm having green on green. Let me just lay that there for a second. So hopefully it's not dirty. I could do it on green and green. I forgot that I have this little piece here though, this strip that I have to use. So I'll go ahead and do it on this. Oh, don't like that. I'm going to do it again on this side just to see if it looks better. All right, now I think I got it covered a little bit better. Let's go on this side. There, looks much better. Let's go ahead, I have a lot to clean over here. And let's go ahead and grab out either Pool Party or Balmy Blue. Let me think. Let's do Pool Party. I'll put a few more snow things on that. All right. I'm going to go ahead and do this a couple times because we knew we had the white on there. Take off any of that color that might be on there. And let's, oh, there was a lot still on there. Look at that. Don't worry. You can clean it off. I'll show you how. Just a second. All right. All you have to do is take this and just dab, because it's eventually going to fall down anyway to the bottom. And tomorrow morning it will be all better. Yeah. See, that's why when I used to have classes, I would really mess people up because I didn't clean my stamps. I'm bad about cleaning my stamps. All right, so let's go ahead. We're going to put this here. I'm going to kind of where I didn't like how that went. We're going to put it there. I do want to do something about those edges though. Let's see what we can do. I haven't done this in a while. We'll see if it works okay. Kind of want to put a little bit of a edge on there. So see how, oh, let me show you. Here's the corner, and see how there's the little corner there. So I'm just going to match the two up, press down. Oh, that didn't work as good as I wanted it to. Maybe I want one that's not as, oh, that's going to get, I'm just matching those two corners kind of up. All right, just gives a little bit of an edge to it. This is the Pedal Park Builder. I'm pretty sure it's on my shelf where all my other currents are, so I'm pretty sure it's still in the annual catalog. Now I'm going to pop this up really quick. Now, I don't think I have any left with the tape on the top, because I pretty much have gone through all of those. So I'll just have to use, oh, do I not have any? Oh my gosh, all I have left is minis. All right, I guess I have to use minis. I have a bunch of the regular dimensionals. I just have to run my tape over them, but I'll use minis for this. In fact, let me use the edge of the minis. How about that? Use another edge here. Pull that off like that. There we go. And again, like I said, I'm going to kind of cover up where that little peak is that I didn't really like. And then if you wanted to, let's see, don't we have the new gold dots? So these are the gold textured adhesive back dots. I believe these are, let me look, are they in the mini? Because if they're not in the mini, they're coming up in the online exclusive. So let me look really quick at the mini. I'm talking about the September to December mini catalog. But let me double check, because now I'm not sure. Let's see. Yeah, gold textured dots. Okay. That's the only bad thing about my little, and they're there. It came with the Season of Elegance. Yeah, the only bad thing, oh my goodness. The only bad thing about, and if you guys remember, this is how I have my embellishments. And so see, these that are purple backed or pink backed come from the main catalog, and anything that's white is either from an online exclusive or from a mini catalog. So I have to try to remember where they are. Oh, that's right by the microphone. Sorry if that was loud, putting that back up. So let's just put a couple of those on this. I think I'm going to use the small ones. Let's put, all right, I'll put one right there before the season's greetings. I'm going to push that down. I had a little bit of a whoosh. And let's put a couple up in the sky. And I know there's a lot there. I should have done something there, but I don't think I want to do a snowman. I could do another tree, I guess. Yeah, let me do another tree real quick. Now watch. Since I'm doing this at the last minute, this will be the thing that doesn't stamp right and ruins the whole card. All right, it doesn't ruin the whole card. It's only paper. Lord knows I have plenty more. All right, so let's go ahead. And this we did in the shaded spruce. And I don't have a mask for that little one. I could make one really quick, but I think I'll just go ahead and I will. Oh my gosh, this makes me nervous. Just go ahead and bring one up here. Don't want to go over that. There we go. that fills in that area just a little bit more. And if you wanted to, I'm trying to think. Yeah, no, we're just going to leave it that way. So I say we could add from the online exclusive, we have this and this. I think this always looks like it's a ground, piece of ground. So let's go ahead, let's try this just for the ground down here, but we're going to stamp it off once. We're going to do here. Let me just grab just a piece of typing paper here. Get a lot of that off. So we just want a hint down here. And just a hint right up to the house. There. All right, I'm done playing. Because the more I play, the more likely I am to make a mistake, and then we'll all be sad. All right, so let me go ahead and put all of these over here for now. Get this over here because it has to be cleaned. So there you are, guys. I might have to go back up there. Watch, this is where I ruin it. No, all right. There. So there's our card for today. Let me show you some of the other examples. So now on this one here, I just went ahead and used the 3 strips across. I left a little bit of a border there. I was going to trim these down just a 1/16 of an inch, so there'd be a little on the side too, but I decided to leave it the way it was. This I used, it's a little uneven, I used the heartfelt hexagon, and I kind of put in the paper to cut off that peak. So, and this one, I haven't figured out how I want to finish it up yet. So here is my 2 strips here. I embossed that in the layered floral 3D embossing folder. And then I took the last strip and I cut it in half. And I put that through the leaf embossing folder. And I'm not sure if I want to drag the white pad on it or if I just want to add. Maybe this is where I add, and I haven't used them a lot. Maybe this is where I add the Roxi, or that, is that going to be too much? You know what? Let's try it. Let's see. I think if I get the little ones, it won't be too much. Oh, I'm beginning to wonder now. Oops. So I used the silver in the middle, and then I used the 2 gold on top. I'm not sure if I like it or not, but it adds a little sparkle to it because it was too plain before. And I'm sorry, that's the Roxi adhesive backed embellishments. Those are in the September to December mini catalog. And hopefully they get carried over to next year's annual catalog because I really like them. All right, guys, that's it. There's episode 110. If you feel so inclined, go ahead and, upload it on our Facebook group. Just search Roxy's Watch It. It'll pop up. You don't need to join or anything. Just post your card there and share with the world. I think I have to double check. I think I didn't post last week's yet. So give me a sec. I'll get that out there. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Bye for now.